Welcome students to this last part of unit number 6, point number 6.6, and the name of this unit is, or this point is, garage or service station setup. After this we can say that the syllabus of automobile engineering is over. So let us start this last presentation of automobile engineering. Starting with this learning outcome, we will see here site selection and amenities or facilities required to set up your own garage or service station. After that, we will learn about role and responsibilities of service manager or service supervisor, customer care manager in the service station. So before starting a garage, we must plan your business. A clean plan is essential for success as an entrepreneur. A few most topics to be considered are your initial cost, your target market, and how long it will take you to break even. After that, you have to form a legal entity, register your taxes, open a garage bank account, set up a business accounting, obtain necessary permits and licenses, get business insurance, define your brand, and establish a web presence. In the setting of the garage, these are some of the components required. Basically, we need a compressor, air compressor. You know very well what is meant by air compressor. After that, there is a need of jack and lag stands, and it is also called as a pole jacks. Many auto repairs will require raising the vehicle at least temporary, so a strong floor jack will be utilized on a repair basis. Get a high quality, high capacity jack and strong jack stands to support the vehicle once it has been elevated. Pole jacks will also be useful to support axles or other components of the raised vehicle. So these are some of the components that we are studying. Next is, which is called as a oil drain or oil caddy. Services like changing oil and transmission fluid will require an oil caddy with enough capacity to contain the target largest fluid volume anticipated. As your service expand, you will working with vehicles on lifts or standing on oil caddy that can reach the raised vehicle will make the job easier and quicker. After that, we need battery charger and jumper. After that, engine hoist for lifting the engine and brake lathe. After that, strut compressor. After that, air conditioning machine. After that, press, transmission jack, and here you can see the vehicle lift. So these are some of the most important components that requires when you want to start to open a new garage or workshop. It also needs car washing machine. After that, lubrication equipments, you will see the push type. After that, grease gun. After that, light type gun. So these are some of the equipments related to lubrication are needed. After that, you will need some tools like spanners. After that, adjustable spanners and screwdrivers that shows in the pictures. After that, these are some of the tools that you might have seen many times. Basic tools required to set up a garage in sufficient quantity. After that, the automobile service station manager. These are some of the requirement or the job responsibilities or roles of automobile service manager or the service representative. The automobile service station manager will supervise all areas of service station operation, including overseeing employee scheduling and performance, purchasing and receiving, and day-to-day tasks related to the automobile filling, maintenance and repair service. So these are the responsibilities. He hires and trains the employees. He oversees the day-to-day workflow and assignments of the service staff. He conducts and performs evaluation that are timely and constructive. He handles discipline and termination of employees as needed and in accordance with the company policy. So these are the duties. Oversees when necessary may perform customer service functions including pumping gasoline, checking fluid levels, washing windshields and scheduled maintenance. Supervises and when necessary assists with administrative services related to automobile repairs. Tasks may include preparing cost estimate for customer, notifying customers of preventive and scheduled maintenance, and making repairs within a skill level. reconcile operating accounts and records, including reconciling sales with cash and receipts, drafts and maintains operating reports as requested by the district manager, monitors inventory and orders supplies, tools and gasolines for the station, schedules and arranges necessary maintenance for the service station, creating promotional materials and advertisements, ensures that the service station is neat, clean and safe, and perform other related duties as assigned. So this way the automobile service manager work. So there is again there is a need of customer care department. Nowadays every company that wants to be in touch with their customers needs to have a customer care department. It helps the company to better understand the profile of the person that buys that particular product or service, and of course handle any complaint or advise them. A customer service representative interacts with the company's customer to provide them with the information to address inquiries regarding products and services. In addition, they deal with and help resolve any customer complaints. For instance, a customer representative may assist you in opening an account or help you to resolve a problem if you cannot access your account or if your order never arrived. Usually, customer service representative gather their information via telephonic call. So here the customer service manager is responsible for providing a productive and motivative working environment and addressing any issues or disputes from the customer or clients. A customer service manager job description generally include delivering a comprehensive service to inquiring customers, possibly delegating certain customer inquiries to specific teams, managing a large number of incoming calls and emails, managing customer accounts, keeping a record of customer interaction and detail of action taken, communicating with internal teams to discuss sales targets, generating sales leads, building sustainable relationship where necessary, reporting back on the result. So choosing a good location for workshop, it is very necessary. It is the necessary part of site selection of the new workshop. It must be away from residential areas but not so far away, with access to the public transportation and important utilities. Obtaining all necessary government approval is necessary before starting your new workshop. You have to get the necessary approvals and licenses. So this way we have finished the syllabus of automobile engineering. I suggest you go all through all my videos so that you can have great success in coming examination. Wish you all the best. Thank you for your attention.